So we need to create an infographic for the company VFX Los Angeles that can be used in their social media posts as well as other promotional materials. And the infographic is going to be based on the services they provide. So something simple yet clear. So let's head over to Inspire's water platform, and we're going to create a new action item. This action item is going to be delegated to Sidekick, who's going to do the work. So we'll call this Generate Infographic Text and Strategy. So obviously this is just part one. It's not going to create the infographic itself, just the strategy itself. We're going to assign this to the Sidekick. We're going to put the status to active, and we're going to create the task action. Notice that we're going to create a subfolder first to store the information, and once we've created it, we're asking the Sidekick to review the website, generate a list and description of services, and then based on that list to generate some suitable bullet points to be used in the infographic, put that information in a Google Doc and store it in the new subfolder that was created above. Then we're going to generate instructions for the web development team to generate that infographic, which is consistent with the branding on the website. They're going to put the instructions in another Google document in the same subfolder, and then we're going to ask the Sidekick to send back a link to the documents and the subfolder. So let's go delegate it right now. And there's the results. They just came in. You can see here that it provided the document for the services and then the instructions for the web team. Let's just take a look at the output. So first we'll take a look at the services snapshot. Okay, there's the bullet points we asked it to create. Looks good. Keep in mind this is already organized well within the corporate file system. And we'll take a look at the instructions for the web development team. And there they are there. Good, talks about colors, CSS, typography, and so on. That's exactly the kind of stuff you would normally give to a web dev team. Okay, good. So as you can see, fairly elaborate, and you really need to know what you're doing in order to create something like that. Somebody that didn't know what they were doing, they would just say, give me an infographic. But of course, they're a lot more technical than they look on the surface. And the Sidekick was able to handle that very well. Now let's take a look at how much it actually costs to do that work. That looked to me like it would be a fair bit of human labor. Let's click on this little icon here, the productivity insights. And you can see here that the work done cost 68 cents. And there's an estimate of human time saved as well as delivery time saved. And keep in mind the delivery time saved is an algorithmically generated number based on not just how much human time was saved, but also the lag time in which it would have taken for a message to get from the task leader or the project leader to delegate it down to whoever's doing that work. So a little bit of lag time there, excuse me, for them to even see the message. And then there would be lag time before they even start the task, because there's likely 2 or 3 or 4 other tasks in their queue already, so they wouldn't be able to start it right away. And then if their time to start the task started late in the day, they wouldn't be able to finish it overnight. So you've got overnight times, and then if it's on a Friday, they might have a weekend time. So all of those additional lag time metrics are taken into consideration in the algorithm to come up with an algorithmically generated delivery time saved. That's literally how much time, or an estimate how much time the production cycle was reduced by. So instant visibility into cost and the productivity input and the delivery time saved. And you can, this is at the iteration level, you could run multiple iterations of this and then get insights at the task level, the project level, at the business unit level, and then of course at the highest level in the company. And in part 2, we'll take a look at how to use those instructions to delegate the work to a Sidekick rather than to the human web development team using exactly the same instructions we would normally give to humans.